Hi, Progress. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
People on YouTube, welcome to our live session. How are you all doing? If you're already here on YouTube, can you drop us a comment and let's know that people have joined us? Where are you all? How many of us are here already? If you're already here, drop us a thumbs up or a comment on YouTube so that we know that people are already here and we're ready to kick start. I feel very happy today. I mean, it's graduation. Everybody will always be happy on graduation day. So much to celebrate about. I wish I could play music. I should have played stand up for the champions, stand up. Don't worry, maybe next graduation we'll figure out a way to play that. If you're here with us, drop your comments on YouTube. Let's know that people are joining in and we can start. It's 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes to go. I'm so happy to have you all here. We have some people backstage that people cannot see yet until we call on them before you can see them. So if you're excited to be here, if you look forward to the graduation, what the ceremony will look like, drop me a comment on YouTube. Let's see the people that are as excited as myself because this is a journey worthwhile. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are just joining us on YouTube, we are welcoming you. Drop us a comment so that we know that people are already here with us. One minute to go. Who are the people that are here with us already? One minute to go. Okay, it's 6:30 already. That was fast. 6:30. Hi, I can see my people on the chat. Vivian Njoku, I cite you. Eunice Ronke, I cite you. I see Olusola too. Right, 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 right. Welcome, 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 welcome. You all are welcome to the graduation ceremony today. And like I said before it was 6:30, I said I'm very excited to be here. I'm so excited. I mean, these cohorts are like my babies. We have weathered it together. We have weathered it through capstone projects. We have weathered it through presentations. We have weathered it through strict deadlines. Those who couldn't show up, those who showed up. I mean, it's an experience and it was worth celebrating. 13 weeks, if not 14 weeks, is not a joke. That's 3 months. I think we concluded teaching last week or last week. I can't even remember now precisely which of the week, but it's not too long we concluded classes, and I give thumbs up to everyone who showed up for every single class. They never missed any live classes, and those who missed and fell back religiously and consistently on recording, I give all of you thumbs up. Thumbs up to each and every one of you. So today is the graduation ceremony, and I'm just going to share my slide so that we can see the order of ceremony. Um, Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, so this is our slide. Hey, you people should give Faith a round of applause. She created the slides. I mean, she's been working very hard. And if you're just joining us for the first time, Faith is our community manager and social media manager. She does an absolutely good job at putting things together. And let's just give her flowers because, I mean, this looks beautiful. So today is our graduation ceremony. And from seeing our outline, we are starting with opening and music and live chat introduction. Chai, no music. I've used my mouth to sing for people. Should I sing again? Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Okay. So we don't know if Ada is with us here. Ada, please confirm if you're with us. Ada is supposed to be here with us. While we wait for her, we'll just continue. She's supposed to give us some words of wisdom, some nuggets for our students who are leaving, who are graduating. I mean, they've concluded their classes, and yeah, it's been a beautiful experience. So I'm going to be giving my own small speech from the point of view of being an instructor and also being an chief operations officer of the academy. I have worn multiple hats in this academy. I've been a mentor, I've been a counselor, I've been so many things. I've been a mother self because I've heard different things in my inbox that I have to, you know, offer one solution or encouragement or the other. And I think the favorite part of all of these things that are happening, oh no, the two favorite parts of this graduation ceremony for me is the voice notes I drop every Monday for the students. I always look forward to it. Sometimes I forget because you know how crazy Mondays can be with work, the work I do outside Coca Academy and everything. It could be very overwhelming. Sometimes I forget. And sometimes I have people either send me DMs or tag me in the group and say, "Ah, we've not received our voice note for this week." And I try to remember. I think I narrated on my LinkedIn where I had traveled and somebody had tagged me and said, "We have not received our voice note for today." And I was thinking, okay, since I traveled, I should be immune to dropping voice note. But alas, the voice notes meant a lot to a lot of people. I was in the airport that day in Kigali when I dropped a voice note for them. I was waiting for my flight and I said, you know what? Let me quickly whip up something for my people. And it meant a lot to them. So it's a beautiful experience that I would usually miss because I mean the May cohorts are starting soon and they are the ones that will be getting such voices from me now. But I'm not entirely abandoning my people because there will be times where I might just check in on them, drop some voice notes and all that. Another favorite part is the after class sessions. Somebody say clock it, because the after class sessions are usually the bangers. If you know, you know. The after class sessions are usually not recorded in class. It's deliberate. One, so that the classes are not too long. Two, so that some deep secrets that we don't want so much people to know, we share it. And the good thing that about those sessions is that people have been getting results. I mean, I'm always very elated when people send me DMs and they tell me that, there was one of these tips you shared in one of our after session. I applied it for this interview and I got the interview. I went to this stage. I got the job. It always makes me happy. So that has been a great encouragement. It's not like there's a laid down rule that there is an after session. In fact, it's not even part of what we give, what we are supposed to deliver. It's just a thing I do as a person. Anything I have in mind that I feel like will be useful to my students, either from an experience I had or from something I know or something I think they will find useful. It's also a period I get to answer some of their questions that is usually not class related. So the after sessions are my favorite part. And those of you who have been attending those after sessions, you know what's up, you know how we do it, you know how it usually is. So I'm very, very happy about the after sessions. I have so many experiences to share for days. And in the course of this celebration, I'm going to be acknowledging some of you because it's been a beautiful journey. I promise you. I feel like I have some attachments with this January call because they make me so happy. They make me proud. They make me happy. There's this feeling they give to me that it's just like sending away your child about to get married. You're sending them off. But you know that deep down you wish they could stay with you forever. That's the feeling. So having just, giving those who do not know a run through of what our experience has been with the students, I'm going to be doing some recognition. Today is about the students. It's not about me. It's not about the academy. It's about acknowledging those who we have seen do some things and we think they should be recognized. Some people do not even know that they are going to be recognized today. I bet you they have no idea they will be recognized. So I want you to know when you begin to hear some of the recognition we give you that we see you, we acknowledge you, and we saw all that you did. And just so you know that these traits of yours is being seen, carry it with you wherever you go, even when you go in search of jobs, because it is something that is noticeable. And even if people don't acknowledge you, bear it in mind that the academy has seen that trait in you, and it is something good you should uphold to. Okay. So, with that being said, um, um, yeah, these are some of the awards we're giving today. These are some of the awards we're giving today. You people don't know. Faith did what's it called? Certificate for you people. Let me start with Olusola. Olusola is our automation genius. You people should give Olusola a round of applause, please. I'm going to be giving you stories over some of these awards so that you understand. And so many of you would acknowledge with me why some of these people are deserving, or if not all of them are deserving of these awards. Somebody like Olusola. Olusola is very quiet in class, right? She might not know that I've noticed this about her. She's very quiet in class. She hardly talks. She only talks when necessary. She's very demure, very mindful, you understand? But if Olushola decides to present her project for you, if Olushola decides to present her project for you, you will look at your own project and ask, am I joking with my life? If you agree with me, drop it in the comment section on YouTube because Olushola does an excellent job with our automations. Some things you, even as an instructor, would not even see in terms of project presentation. She will go out of her way. The way she will present it, the way she will structure it, the way she will explain it, she is well articulated, well put together. Please, we should give Olushola a round of applause, please. She's our automation genius. Give her a round of applause because, I mean, we gave her flowers while she was in the academy. We always told her of how amazing she is. And another beautiful thing I love about Olusola is that she's very helpful. If you look at Olusola at first glance, I mean, with all the description I've given, you would think that, this one is unapproachable. Oh, I cannot talk to her. I've had students reach out and say, I want to reach out to Olusola, but I don't know if she will agree. And I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? She will say no, reach out to her. And eventually they realize that she's not as tough as they thought. Olushola would have time with the students where she would hold sessions to explain to them concepts that she understands and they do not understand. And she would take her time. In fact, I used to say she has more patience than me because something she must have overflowed. When somebody just joined that meeting and say they do not understand, you will hear Olushola say, okay, let me repeat it again. Me ke. People will kukuma finish me because it takes so much power to explain and teach people. So Olushola, this is us giving you your flowers and saying thank you for being an amazing person. Thank you for being part of the Coca Academy community for January cohort. And we wish you the absolute best at your job and subsequent jobs you would get, because we know that what life has for you, you're not even prepared for it. Every good thing would happen for you. Next on our list is the fastest workflow builder, Faith Olusola. I hope I pronounced the name correctly. Faith, they build fire. Faith, they build fire. If I say Faith, they build fire, believe me, Faith finishes his projects on time, has them ready, and is all. And I mean, one of the beautiful things I like about Coca Academy students is the spirit of sportsmanship and being helpful. You would always find them wanting to help each other. Always. Somebody say, Faith, I beg, can you organize class for you? Will find Faith there. Faith will be there. And he will even teach them things that will make their work more better. It was later I found out that some of the beautiful emails that they usually have displayed, it was Faith that taught them. So Faith, we see you. I usually look forward to your projects, and it's no news when you got multiple awards for being the best student in each one of those tools. You are a fantastic person, and I just pray that you're able to uphold the discipline, the integrity, the thoroughness you use in doing your work, even down to the jobs you do for your clients. So this is me giving you your flowers and saying you're amazing. You do well with finishing your workflows as at when you do. Well done. Next on our list is Akintobi Abiodun. Akintobi used to be a very active student in the community. She could ask questions, she could offer help, she could drop comments. I mean, you will always, in fact, at some point she changed her WhatsApp name. I'm like, who is this person that is still, until she said, it's me, it's still me, it's still me. Abiodun, we love what you do. And we also see the support you give to the academy. You're either always sharing our posts on Twitter or on Facebook. You're always rooting for the academy. And this is me saying, well done. We see you. We see all the beautiful things you do. And we look forward to what life has to offer you, because it would offer you great things. Thank you for always keeping the group busy, being helpful, and looking out for people and all that. Well done. The Problem Solver Award, Najat Juma. Najat is always having one solution to somebody's automation problem. Najat will always say, have you tried this? I tried this one, and this is how it works. You people will not know we are always seeing you. We are seeing you. That we are not talking doesn't mean that we are not seeing. We are seeing you. And Najat, this is us saying, well done. We love your spirit of always being helpful to your colleagues, always offering to help, always, giving them those small tips. Somebody could just share a screenshot in the group and say, I don't know why my automation is doing that. Najat knows what's inside the automation that did not make it work. Najat will always know why it did not work. Najat, we see you, we saw you, and we'll keep seeing you because you did fantastically well with being very helpful to your colleagues. Well done. Rising tech star, Madam Eunice Ronke Fagbemide. Pardon me if I'm not pronouncing your names correctly, but I'll give you people a special story on why I love Madam Eunice. Madam Eunice is one person that came in with little or no, she's an elderly person. Just so you people know that she's an elderly person. If Madam Eunice could tell us about her age or children or things she has, she's not a small child. But if there's one thing I love about her, is her determined spirit. Madam Eunice would rather submit an incomplete project than not attempt it at all. Almost every project, at least that I taught them, the tools, she would always show up to present, no matter how bad. She had even improved in her presentation because I still remember the first day she presented. We made corrections in class. I told her this is the things she should adjust, and she would always improve on them. If I say you people should record a video and submit, you will see Madam Eunice one there. If I say people will present in class, Madam Eunice will never share. I know of students that would not turn up in class because that day is presentation, or they will not want to share their screen because they feel incapable. Some of them feel threatened. Madam Eunice will show up like that. You will find her on TikTok sharing her projects. You will find her on LinkedIn sharing her project. She's one person that I'm happy that I see her growth. I mean, it feels personal. And you people in the academy, I mean, at some point, knew towards the end of our program how much it meant to me seeing her progress. She's one person that doesn't give up. No matter how the challenges she faced, she was one person that did not give up. So, Madam Eunice, thank you for being resilient. And I'm hoping that your story inspires every other elderly person we have in this academy that registered, especially in the May cohort and even in your cohorts, and they see a reason to keep pushing regardless. And one beautiful thing too I love about Madam Eunice is that there was a period when people were slacking, they were overwhelmed. I impromptu paired them with partners to as what's it called, accountability partners. I probably said, you, this is your accountability partner. I don't care if people know each other. I don't care if people have spoken to each other already, but two of you are your accountability partners. I made a declaration that I was going to check up on them later, but I mean, I forgot along the line. But you won't believe that Madam Eunice and her accountability partner were together to the end of this program. I don't know any other person who is still with their accountability partner that I paired them with. But she and Victoria is the Ghanaian lady. They were together till the end of this program. I also see them say, go partner, well done partner, whenever each of them are presenting, they're just giving their support, only to find out that true, they are partners, accountability partners. So I'm so grateful for you, and I'm hoping that this encourages people around you, both home and abroad, because I personally, Daisy, is proud of you. Another person is most dedicated. Awoniji Oluwafumibi Ayotomiwa. And I'll tell you why I feel like she's deserving of this award. There was a time she sent me a message and she was like, coach, I want to get a laptop and I'm wanting my mom to give me the money. My mom is not agreeing. Please, can you speak to my mom? I say, if your mommy did not agree, what makes you think she will agree for me that is not her shite? How can we do this one now? As I was trying to brainstorm on how I was going to talk to her mom, I was like, okay, can you send me your mom's number so that I could speak to her? She just came back and said, my mom agreed. No, this warmed my heart. It warmed my heart because she had lots of challenges that would have broken her not to had participated in the classes. I mean, I'm not underestimating people's challenges in terms of laptop and battery and all that. I still remember a student that had to go to somebody's house because she had a presentation. Now, this was not an interview. This was not an external presentation. I mean, I was one teaching, and I sat on their head. I sat on my students' head. I said, you people are going to do presentation, and I don't care how you're going to do it, but you're going to appear like you are in an interview for me. And she made an effort. That person went to another person's house. I think that was F1. So if I tell you that my students are fantastic, take it from me. I know what I have seen them pass through for me to come to that conclusion that my students go out of their way. Some of them have had bad laptops, bad networks. I think there was a time a student jammed another student in a center, um, um, computer center or one of these centers. They went to do my capstone project there and they jammed themselves. I cannot forget that time. They went to do their capstone project and they jammed themselves there. I think one of them was passing through and saw the screen of the other person. I was like, I know you. You're from the same trade. And I'm like, that's it. So when I tell you that my students are dedicated people, if you are here and you're a recruiter and you're looking to find people who are dedicated, come. I'll tell you and show you that you see these breeds of students, they were born for it. Okay? So well done, Awoni. You all are fantastic. Okay. That being said, we have given all the awards that we could give. We wish we could give as many people award as possible. But I mean, this is the little we can do just to acknowledge our students. And we have students that have had beautiful experiences. They've had jobs before the classes ended. They've had jobs when the classes ended. They also were best students. And I thought, who are the better people that could talk to others on what they did differently, how the journey was for them, and what helped them to get to this point. And I'm like, the stage is going to be theirs. I mean, it's already their graduation. I'm just somebody at the corner just facilitating. So I'm going to give them the stage for them to talk. So I'm going to be calling a couple of students at this point. I'm going to start strong with some of them have repetition. So if I call you, I'm going to mention the categories you fall under and you just tell us you have 2 minutes to just share with us your biggest breakthrough, that's key learning moments for you in terms of the training. What's your favorite projects you built that you are very proud of and you hold dear to your heart? And what of wisdom you have for the next cohort or people who are intending to register for Coco Academy? So I'm starting with Olusola because Olusola was our best Airtable student who also got a job even before her training ended, right? So Olusola, the stage is yours. I would love for you to talk and speak. So I'll just stop sharing so that everybody will see your face in 3D, who our Olusola is. And yeah,
Okay, thank you everyone, and thank you. Am I audible?
yes, you are.
Okay, thank you. So good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Let me start with a confession. When I first heard about this program, I thought AI automations, well, sure, maybe. How hard can it be? But it was a tough one, but it was really rewarding. And then the journey began. As you all know, my name is Olusola, and I'm standing here today because I'm deeply grateful and absolutely transformed. And I really want to let you know that, this is the best 50,000 naira investment I've ever done in my entire life. No caps, not even a lowercase or, zero caps, as we would say it. I was a complete novice. Like when I joined the court, I remember reaching out to patients who referred me to Adaize, and who recommended that I join the January cohort. I've never used any of these tools before, not one. So if you're sitting down there and wondering, oh, can someone like me do this? Then the answer to that question is yes, you can. Now, let me take you back to day one on board. Now, let me take you back to day one. And that was the onboarding class. I walked in, a warm welcome, maybe something soft in the background. I was expecting a music, a gentle, hey, we're glad you're here. But instead, I heard our COO, Adaize, looking into the camera and telling us, even if you are in the hospital, you must submit your assignment. And I'm like, what? I beg your pardon, where am I? But some people saw that as, like, oh, am I considering the right life choices? Some people went quiet, but for me, something strange happened inside me. Something clicked. I said to myself, this is exactly why I needed to be here. If the standard is this high, then I know that the rewards would even be higher. Now, that one statement from Adaize fueled me. It became a rocket. Every late night, every confusion in my workflows, you know, I came back to that standard and kept going. But here is what I want you to know. The firmness of the first class was not cruelty. It was just a compliment to tell us that we believe in you and you're capable of far more than you can think of. Now, that was my biggest breakthrough. Not a tool, not a workflow, not a zap. It was the moment I decided to rise up to the standard and not run from it. Now, several people have approached me and said, hey, how did you do it? How did you keep up with everything? Honestly, it was tough, but I had a plan. First, I decided to show up, period. Whether I was fully there, half distracted, have 10 things to do, I was still going to be in class. Secondly, my laptop became my shadow. Everywhere I was, school runs, shopping mall, everywhere, waiting time, I was always doing something on my laptop. Thirdly, I refused to walk into any class empty-handed. Before any new tool was introduced, I would go on YouTube, find a crash course, watch it, even if it's for 10, 20 minutes, because I wanted to be able to contribute in class. And that gave me confidence and gave me an edge in every single time. Now, I also taught my way to mastery, as you've heard. Any opportunity I had to explain to a pair on a particular tool, I took it. Because here's the secret nobody tells us. You really don't understand something until you can explain it to someone very well. And that accelerated me. Now, guess what? I submitted my third proposal on Upwork. I got a gig. I mean, that was a real moment for me. It was a proof that I needed that, okay, this actually works. When consistency meets intentionality, results would definitely follow. Now, what were my favorite creations? Airtable. This one is very personal to me, right? You heard I was the best student. I built a tutoring management system. It was fully functional. That was amazing. N10, I had built a chatbot, the person who didn't know anything about these tools, now building a chatbot, not just creating alarms on my phone. Zapier, I did a recruitment automation. I told the computer to do something, it did it. I watched, that is power. Make.com, where do I even begin with Make? I built a grant application. I didn't stop there. I now use it to schedule several content on social media. Make is that one tool that really showed me that automation is not just something you learn in a classroom. You can actually apply it to a real world situation. And then we have GHL, Go High Level, an incredible, powerful tool that I'm still exploring. GHL is like moving into a mansion. You keep opening the doors, finding more rooms, and I've barely seen the kitchen. But you know what? We'll get there. And as for Monday.com, Monday and I are still trying to figure out our relationship. We are cordial, we are civil, but I'm yet to know if we're friends or not. Okay, so my advice to the next cohort, just lean in. I wish someone actually told me these 6 things. Make up your mind. One, make up your mind before you start that nothing will stop you. Two, don't just show up, show out. Ask questions. Edge your name in this cohort so that people will remember you long after graduation. Three, grab every opportunity you have to teach your peers, to contribute. Four, never walk into a class empty. Watch a video the night before. Do a quick review. Show up. Say something. A half-formed idea is better than nothing. And curiosity is the currency we're talking about here. And five, life would happen, but don't get stuck. Six, I'm very passionate about this one. Invest in your soft skills, your communication skills, your presentation skills, your ability to collaborate. This matters a lot as much as the tool that you're learning. Master them. People will be drawn to you before you even open your portfolio. Now, when you don't get a concept, just go back to it. Don't give up. When you miss a class, watch the recording. I mean, you might have fallen behind, but you've simply taken a different road to the same direction. But don't give up. When life piles on, pick up yourself. Never give up. When the assignment feels like so overwhelming, which it will, just break them down, one piece at a time. Create a strategy, but never give up. Now, to wrap up, to my family, we did this together. Every late night you endured, every moment I was physically in the room, but mentally I was inside a workflow. Thank you. I love you more than any automation I've ever built. To Coca Academy, our gentle and visionary CEO, Ada, our exceptional COO, Adeze, whose after-class pep talks carried me more times than she ever knows. And to our ever-gracious coordinator, Faith, the voice in every class, the one who made sure we were heard. You will hear her say, we can hear you. Your impact is not just a chapter in my story, it is the spine in my entire book. And to our dear instructors, Adaize, Damola, Pamela, Patience, you did not just teach us tools, you taught us tenacity. Your uniqueness and approach taught me some life lessons I'll forever hold dear. I'm deeply grateful. And to my MVPs, my cohorts, my peers, the most unexpected and most precious gift of this entire journey. You all cheered me on when I didn't think I deserve it. You're not just colleagues, you're proof that community changes everything. And as Sir P would say, see you at Sugar Beach in Mauritius in Enugu. Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm so teary now. Now, I felt like I was watching you stand on a podium giving us your valedictorian speech. Oh my days. Thank you so much, Olusola. Thank
Olusola,
you.
Ada loves you. I've been smiling myself away. I love you so much.
I love you all too. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Olusola. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for the um kind things you said to me. I used to say I'm a wicked person. You people don't used to agree that I'm wicked. I'm very wicked. So that people will take me serious when you know or hear that I am wicked. But people don't used to agree. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go to the next person. Progress. Iwuchukwu. Let me be sure. Yeah, Iwuchukwu Progress. Progress was our best graduated student, our GHL best graduate. How am I saying it? Progress was our best GHL student. Yes. Progress was one person I did not see coming when it came to what's it called now? Being serious. First off, he joined very late and he looked like who wanted to give me trouble. But when everything changed was when he did his presentation. Was that for Airtable now? That he built a form. No, he built a site. I'm like, Progress, have mercy on us. It is capstone project I give you people. It is not bridge I say you should go and build. No, Progress is an amazing person. So I'm going to give him the stage and have him speak. Progress, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Ada. Okay, so you just had me remember when I decided to take the training. You just had me remember when I decided to take the training. So I reached out to a brief story. I reached out to Ada Noble, the CEO, and I asked her some questions about Upwork, and then she asked me to log into my account and search for the tool I was currently trying to get jobs on. And the moment I did that, she then asked me to search for, I think, a table or something around that. And I did. And clearly, I saw what I was missing. Clearly I saw what I was missing, and then I decided to pay for the class. And so when I joined the class, the first thing I want to say was I'm someone that doesn't like excuses, and I don't like to give excuses. But man, when I joined the class, I saw another dimension of not giving excuses. And so I was like, I understand I don't like to give excuses, but really, what's going on? And when Adeze had to give the whole speech, and she did, and everything, I was like, I think I'm in for a serious business. And so we got started. Previously, I I don't have any idea in all when it has to do with AI automation, though I used to do something around jot form and conditional logic. But then when we started off with Monday.com, it was interesting. And I just want to say it was a really good and interesting ride, because as someone that does 9 to 5, it wasn't really easy. But when I saw the likes of Olusola, at some point, one of the days I sat down and I'm like, bro, what is really going on? How does she do her thing? How? And I tried to want to give excuses, but then nothing was, nothing was cutting it for me. And I told myself, you just have to, pick up. And so the trainings were awesome. We had very wonderful and amazing teachers. And one thing I want to say is this, I made one mistake that I've tried to learn deeply from. So I had an interview in the course of the class. I think I'm sharing this for the first time. And after the interview, I wasn't selected. I reached out to the recruiter and I was like, "Can you give me a personalized feedback on how I performed?" And she was like, "I did very well. My idea about AI automation and all, it was very good. However, I didn't do well when she was asking questions bordering on N8N, and N8N is the major tool they needed. And guess what? N8N was the class I missed the most. And so I was always telling myself, I need to go back to the recording, but I just felt like after the whole class, I will go back to the recordings and all. And it was now needed before the whole class ended, and that was how I missed the opportunity. It was quite painful, right? And so this is like the first time I'm saying it. I don't say it out then. So I would like to encourage every other person trying to take this course that any class you miss, because you don't know when that eureka moment will come, you don't know when that moment of breakthrough will come. Any class you miss, you just want to try to go back to the recordings and ensure you're up to speed and you're up to date. And one of the projects I built that I'm so loving is a school management system, a school management portal I built with Airtable. So far, Airtable has been my best tool. I love Airtable for so many reasons, right? And maybe because we have one amazing tutor that handled us there. I mean, we have so many amazing tutors, but somehow Airtable just clicked with me. And I just want to say thank you so much, Coca Academy. Dan Noble, you're building a very magnificent and terrific team with your team there. And I just want to wish Coca Academy all the best. And for anybody that is still skeptical to register, I tell you, you should register with 50,000 naira and a half, right? Because it's worth the money, it's worth everything, and it's worth your time. Give it that 3 months and you will never regret it. Thank you so much to all our amazing tutors, and thank you so much to all my colleagues. And just like Olusola said, we'll definitely meet at Sugar Beach, but the one at Enugu.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Progress. You crack me up every time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all for your kind words. I mean, today is your day, but you're giving us our flowers, and who am I to reject it? I love flowers. Please bring it on. Thank you so much. The next person I'll be calling on is Fitz Elusobo. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. If not, pardon me. Fitz was our best N8N and Make.com student who also got a job while still training. So I'm going to give him the stage to talk to us, and let's hear him speak. Faith, the stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone, and good afternoon anywhere you are hearing me. I don't even know where to start from, but honestly, I never believed I'm going to finish this course, honestly, because the type of person I am, most of the things I do, I don't really complete them. Honestly, that's me. But when I started doing the Monday.com class, I was not consistent. I was just coming, going, coming, going. But I just did that. Why am I doing this to myself? That it won't really make sense if I spend this morning to just be coming and not be consistent in class. Although the idea I had when I joined the academy was just to have a community, like okay, people I can just talk to about automations and stuff like that. But when it started, I was not really getting what I wanted. So I started paying more attention to the Airtable class. I studied, although when we started the Airtable class, I didn't really understand it well. But after the capstone project actually really helped me a lot. So from there, things started getting better. And one of the things I've learned since I joined Coca was presentation. I'm someone that does not really like content at all. Content is something, but now almost all my capstone projects, I have a video for them. And I can see improvement from how I present from my first presentation for Monday and my last presentation for Make. Like, I don't know, this academy is what I say God sent academy. I thought I've known, but when they started teaching us, it's just as if I don't know anything before. And I don't want to say a lot of things, but since I've started with Coca Academy, I've gotten like 2 or 3 jobs, and I'm still working with someone currently. And the most important thing the most funniest thing about these jobs I got that they are like the minute job you can think of. But when these people talk about the pay they want to give, I was like, please calm down. I hope you guys don't want to kidnap me. So is if you don't really need to, you don't need to bother yourself. I'm not saying you don't know it in depth, but I'm telling you that there's someone out there that needs you to build a 3-node automation for them and they're going to pay a lot of money. There is a company out there that just needs to build a 2-feed, 2-table, a table project with maybe 2 automations and they're going to pay a lot of money. But don't take this as you not learning in depth, because if the idea you have about a tool is actually going to help you in the long run. Also, one thing that I actually need to talk about is make.com. Let me just say I hated make. Like I don't just especially the way the modules are, just be where are you going to? Just calm down. I don't like make at all, but the way we were taught. Funniest thing is that if I was told that I'll be my capstone project would be the best one for make, I won't have believed it, because my plan was that let me just do something like I don't really want I don't really go in depth. I just let me just do something like the basic. To me, I did the basic thing, but then I was still able to. I was awarded the best make student. So this is just what I'm going to use to wrap all this thing up. The most important thing maybe for new students that are coming in, if you know or you don't know, all these things are built by human beings. And as long as they are built by human beings, you as a human being, you can do it. You can even do it much more better than people that built it. N10, Airtable, Make, Zapier. GHL is even another thing I know what to talk about. Because GHL, even though regardless of the challenges we had in class, we still try to go, especially for our group. For our group, we really did I think for our group, for the class, for the capstone project, I should not exaggerate, we spent 8 hours together on call. I think we used 2 days, 4 hours on Saturday and 4 hours on Sunday. And on Monday, nobody could join me because of work, but I was just the one that could wrap the work up. GHL and a lot of other things that I've learned with Coca that I can't really. Also the community, like even though you might not know something, you can just drop it on the group. Just be rest assured that I'm going to get an answer. People that the way we how will I put it, the way we support each other a lot, and that's something you might not actually get anywhere else. And our tutors, I met Damola one event in Lagos, and I was very happy. He was even happy to see me because the way we connected without me even seeing him and all, it was something. I wish this graduation was a physical graduation so everybody can bring rice, bring their drums, so we can party and merry together. I'm really grateful for Coca, and till I leave this earth, you can rest assured that I'll keep telling people about Coca Academy. There is nothing that can stop that. I'll keep, because what Coca has done for me, I can't really, there's no way there's no words to quantify it. I'm very, very really grateful, extraordinarily grateful. And to all our tutors, also, before I miss this, to my fellow colleagues that are here, let me just tell you this. A lot of people are still having challenges in either of these tools. But what I just want to tell you is that start again from the simplest thing. You don't need to start building funnels in your GHL, start building a lot of. You can just start by creating a 2-module project, a 3-node project, the most important thing. See what there's something I've learned in this since I've started working in automation. There's something I learned that most people you will be working for or be working with, they don't really need to know what's happening in the back end. What they just need is results. Okay, someone fill this form, they get this email, it is logged in here, I can see this, I can see that. All those ones that's happening in your N10, Make, Zapier, keep that one to yourself. So if a 2-node is going to deliver what you need, please stick to the 2 nodes. If a 3-module is going to deliver what your client needs or what you want to achieve, stick to the 3 nodes. And it's very important for you to understand the tool you are using before you use Claude or ChatGPT. All those ones they will confuse the hell out of you. So please don't see any of these tools as something that is difficult. Let me just share this experience. I've been learning anything before I joined the academy. But what I thought I knew then, was something still basic, but it actually helped me a little bit. But Zapier is what I want to talk about. I got a job for Zapier even before the class started. And honestly, I've not opened Zapier before in my life. So people that have been interacting with me aside from the class, I used to tell them that there's nothing difficult. That's the spirit I've had since maybe I was small, that no anything I venture into, there's no way about it. As long as it's something on this earth, I'm definitely going to achieve it. So when I got the Zapier job, I just started reading, connecting, and something funny about workflow is that all our workflow does not have to be the same. That's the most funny. All our workflows does not have to be the same. You can be doing 10 notes and I just connect 3 notes together and we achieve the same thing. So please, this is just a motivation to all our colleagues. Please and please don't the journey is not ending here. This is just us saying goodbye to, we're not even saying goodbye to ourselves because our group is still there. The journey actually is just starting now, because now we have to make a good return on investment on our 50,000. I don't know, for me, I'm planning to make like 1,000,000% or even more. I don't know about you. So this is when the work starts. Let us come together, put in more work now. This is when we put in more work. Ada really tried for us, because I remember there was an interview I got. It was in midnight. It was an Australian guy. Said that, okay, that should send the workflow by morning. Morning in 3 hours time. I just have to cook something and send to him, and I was very, very impressed. And these are part of what they taught us. I think it's for Monday. It's for my Monday project. That's the first time I messaged Ada. I was like, Ada, I won't be able to submit this thing. I'm having network issue. I'm this, that. I just said, just make sure you submit. Just submit. I just have to go all out. I think I went for a burial for a family member. I just have to go to a barber shop, charge my laptop, submit. It was a lot of bittersweet experience. And I pray for all of us that as we are graduating today, the works that fit us, a befitting job, God's going to give it to all of us. And I pray for Coca that this is just the beginning for Coca. Soon, Coca is going to have headquarters in Lagos or maybe in Abuja, where they're doing physical training for people all over the country, all over the world. I'm very, very really grateful. I'm very, really grateful. What cannot explain. I'll continue my appreciation on Twitter. So I really appreciate everyone. And to my friends, Chidima, she was in my group, Zinat, Abiodun, Nafisat, Adun, and I have Ayomide. I don't know if she's here. And to a lot of people, Promise, Chidi, there are a lot of names. And I have to mention this. This is a woman that we've been always communicating since we started, Miss Asalu. I really appreciate everyone. Thank you, God, for all the time we've had. And I pray that as we are going, everything is going to get better for us. And we'll be what we want from each other now is testimonies. Oh, I got this job, they're paying me 4,000. I got this job, they're paying me $4,500 monthly. I got this job. That will be all our testimonies in Jesus' name. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Kuka.
Thank you so much, Lord Faith. I mean, you people make my heart so happy. I could remember when, after the onboarding, a lot of people were carrying face for me. I did not even care. I just knew that as you were coming here, if you came here to relax, you can't work, except if you personally do not want to do anything. But if you were ready to stay accountable, best believe that you will find yourself automating even in your toilets. And like I will always say during my onboarding, I say the only excuse you have not to show up and submit your presentation is if you are dead. Even in labor, if you are in labor, you must submit my project for me. And surprisingly, towards the end, I mean, and that was last week or when, I realized we had a mom of twins amongst us that pushed through. I've never seen who was this resilient. She was always showing up. Oh, I didn't even know she was pregnant or she was taking care of children, but she had twins and she took care of them and showed up in class. See, I give people all. My hands are up. You people proved me wrong. I was ready for who will not be serious. But people said, okay, you want us to be serious? Serious we shall. And you people made me so happy. Lord Faith, thank you so much. Lord Faith, I'm even more grateful to you because Lord Faith sponsored 5 people to join our academy. It's one of the kindest things I've ever had to see from our past students. He sponsored 5 people to join the academy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm always rooting for you all. Coca Academy Tim, please go to Twitter. He said he's going to post there. I want us to see our post because it's gladden my heart to see more people join us. So thank you so much, Lord Face. Thank you for showing up regardless. You people heard him. He found himself in a barber shop. I can imagine the barber wondering what was happening in his shop while he was there to charge his gadgets. But look at even the project that seemed like his least favorite, which was Monday. But because he just listened and built the capstone project, he was able to show up. I think we had another person. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. I think he's from Benin or so. Hey, I can't remember his name. One of the jobs he got, that job paid him about $500 or so. That job, what helped him land that job was a capstone project that was similar to what the client wanted. So if you are an existing student and I tell you to jump, the question I'm expecting from you is, how high do you want me to jump? Don't tell me that one of my toe is not working, so I cannot jump. My leg is broken. Even if it is one leg, I want you to jump with it like that for me. Okay? You can see all the people that were resilient and put in their best. You can see how far they went. Many of them couldn't even make it to this meeting. Some of them couldn't show up for this meeting. That's why the few we could bring to talk to you all, we did. Okay. Next on the list is Akintobi Abiodun. Akintobi Abiodun, who got a job during the training. Me and Abiodun, we know ourselves. We used to see ourselves in the DM. She used to, one thing I love about Abiodun is that she will never hold on to things that helped her. There are some people that will just attend even the after class sessions, attend take tips, they will use it works for them, they do not say anything. But one thing people do not know is that when you share your testimony, especially since either an instructor or myself do for you, it propels me to even do more. Because when you're not giving me testimony, I'll be like, okay, maybe it didn't work for them and there'll be no need to share. But when you share with me, it propels me to want to do more for you people. And, it also makes me very happy because, there's nobody that gets tired of getting their flowers, right? So, Akintobi, the stage is yours, please.
Thank you so much, Coach Ada. I really appreciate. Thank you for this opportunity. Good evening, everyone. I don't know how to start. Well, I'll start by I've attended different academies. I've attended different classes on for tech. Like this is the first class that I would say draw me out. So backstory, I resigned from my 9 to 5 to start freelancing, and anytime I attend interviews, they are not. I remember one interview I attended and they asked me to like introduce myself. I couldn't say anything for like 1 minute. I was speechless. Now, when I joined this academy and Coach Ada said, you must present, you must show up. I am one person that always run away from. I don't like showing up. I don't like showing myself. But okay, I just decided that, okay, let me just even come out of my comfort zone and do this and see, okay, let's see. And honestly, for the award, I was so surprised that I'm always the most silent. If there's something like the most silent test student in a class, I am like one of them. But this course actually brought me out. It even showed me some part of myself that I didn't believe I had. Now, when I share this privately with Coach Ada, and I'm going to say it that for the first time in my interview years or in my interview times, I actually scaled an interview that had 5 stages and I scaled to the 4th stage. Look, fortunately, I didn't get the job, but that was when I knew that yes, I have overcome this thing. The after classes that Coach Ada talks about, that's actually my favorite part of this course. It helped me tremendously. Like, I did not believe that for Coach was saying when you are in that interview, show up and show out, even if it's rubbish, say it with confidence. Like I did not believe that I would ever scale through an interview to the fourth. And this was an international rule. Like I did not believe for every stage, I'm always like, if they call us, they call us. And the first stage, second stage, the fourth stage. Shout out to Olusola who really helped prep me, but I didn't get it. I was not even feeling bad because I already told Coach Ada already that I get this job, I not get the job. Me, I don't go. Like it's only up from here. So my favorite part of our project is the monday.com. I know it will feel like, oh, why monday.com? Monday.com actually brought out the past that I didn't believe I have. Because when I started approaching the capstone project, I didn't approach it like, oh, I just want to know this too. It brought out the fact that yes, I saw myself as an operation person. I started seeing that, okay, all these tools that we are even using is not just like, okay, just to know the tool, just to know the field, this or the terminologies in these tools, is how to use these tools to actually make the life of your clients or your organization better. So Monday.com was one particular tool that brought out that operational person in me. And also like I was able to, I think the time I took to explain the capstone to the students and they were like they understood, I had to sit myself down like, is this not the same me that is always running from presenting? Like even when I told my friend yesterday, that if I knew that the people in the class that day would be more than 10, I would not show up, I would run away. But that class actually brought out the best in me. I was able to communicate and people were like, oh, they understood. I had a lot of DMs and I'm like, is it that small rubbish that I just said now that people are like, oh, that from there it was up from there. My advice to to the next quote, see, unless you are not ready, this class will stretch you, take you out from your comfort zone, and you would always get your results. You will get your results. I also got a volunteering job with a US company organization, and in fact, I did not even believe that I can be somebody that announce school HR. Like we are talking with to the HR, they're asking you a question that on a norms, I just have maybe simple sentence or statement. I'm telling you a story. Why? Because my coach told me that always give them a story. So like you're not just learning the tools, you are learning how to operate in your everyday life. You are learning how to show up and show out, even if no matter how you say you don't have confidence, you will learn that confidence, yeah, especially me. Like you just put in your best and I promise that to be worth it. Like this is the best investment I've ever had. Like I've ever had since my adult life. Like a 50,000 naira well spent. It was even from the second week that I already said, even if I did not learn any other thing, I already got serious value for my money. And I'm grateful for Kuka Academy. I'm grateful for Coach Hada. Like I always say it that you are my inspiration. You are like I looked up to. I said it that it was even because of you I joined this Coca Academy, and I am grateful for the gift of you. I'm thankful for all the tutors that you all brought in yourselves and you poured into us. Grateful to my colleagues, and shout out to Zinat who held me to the end. She actually, because at a point I was facing so much challenges and she was like, no, we must finish this to the end. Shout out to my colleague Olusola. Thank you so much for helping me prep my interview progress. All of you that keep checking on me when I was not active at a point, I am grateful for this gift of Coca Academic. And I say to everyone that it is only up from here. Thank you.
Akintobi Abiodun. Oh, my darling. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind words. It means a lot to me. I'm really grateful. And one thing I'm always happy about you is that you always give me my flowers. You always give me my flowers in my inbox. So anywhere you jam me, you always give me my flowers. Thank you so much. And I'm really, really grateful. And I'm proud of you. And like you said, it's up from here. So some of you who are maybe our cohort for me, they'll be saying, oh, this one is threat. Hey, I don't used to threaten, no. I don't used to threaten. Don't look at this tiny voice or baby face and think that I'm soft. Don't judge me by my post online. Don't judge me by my content. I would drill you. And best believe that it's for your good. And like I say, if you don't want to be part of it, no problem. But if you want to be part of it and you want me to hold you by the hand, I will not lead you astray. So if you're if you're intending to register and you are unsure on the value you will get, I mean, I could easily have just hyped myself, but you heard the students yourself. The last but not the least is Bethel. Bethel is one person that is very quiet. You might almost not know she's a student in the class. But when she lands a job, you will hear her voice in the group and everybody's dropping their congratulations. So, Bethel, the stage is yours, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ada. I'm honestly so grateful because I wasn't expecting that I was going to talk. Just like you said, I was a quiet. I don't think there's anyone that is as quiet as I am in that class, right? I was a quiet person. So let me just take a backstory to when I saw the advert on Twitter, right? So when I saw the advert on Twitter, I think I saw it when they were doing the promo. I think it was like a slash, there was a discount thing going on, and it was more like, okay, we have some days and then the people should pay 40,000. I can't remember exactly what it is. I saw it, but I was like contemplating, should I pay for this thing? Should I not pay? I mean, was anything I can easily just go on YouTube and then watch it and all of those things, right? But because I'd seen Coach Ada's tweets a couple of times and then I'd known that coaches like Damola will be coming on board and all of that, I was like, okay, what will it take me to actually like learn from these people? I think I would want to like invest in that, right? So even I didn't pay for the whole discounted thing. I waited until because I was not so sure. But later on, I paid after the discount, and then just like Olusola said, the first on the onboarding was more like, oh, what's going on? There's this threat. If you don't submit capstone project, I mean, I defaulted. I'm a defaulter, right? But let me just take a backstory to how I landed my first job. So the first class was monday.com, and that was the class I was most consistent with. So I was always, because the threats were like not like a threat, but it was just more of like a push. So I was hearing more of Coach Ada saying that you must always attend classes and all of that. So I kind of like put that at the back of my mind, and I was attending the monday.com classes consistently. And then it was that class I was very consistent with. So I would say that Monday was that my best class, right? So, and it was so expounded, it was just so good, like the training, the teaching, and the fact that I'd never used Loom video. I'd never been the person that would sit down and record myself when explaining what I did, but because this training actually stretched me to that point where I had to like take videos and do a walkthrough and all of that, I think that's what helped me. And so yes, I was so consistent with monday.com, and then I think 2 or 3 weeks after, I just saw randomly, I think it was just a night, I was online scrolling through Upwork, and I just saw this, oh, okay, this monday.com job. And I'm like, okay, it kind of like looks similar to what Coach Ada had taught us, and I feel like I can actually do this. And then I just sent a proposal and I sent my capstone project video, right? Because like I said, we had been trained to actually do a video, a Loom recording and all of that. And that was all intrigued the man. And then it was like, okay, let's do a meeting. And before I knew it, I mean, he was interviewing like 5 other people. But before I knew it, he called me and said, okay, what would you charge? And I remember going to Coach Ada's DM to ask her. I'm like, I've never been, it was kind of like, very, I was not expecting it. And I was like, okay, for someone that is not consistent like me, someone that just only listen to monday.com consistently, I don't know if I can do this. And then she's telling me charge 1,000. I mean, not 1,000 naira, $1,000. And then I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it didn't click. But I was like, what's your coach this? When she says go, just go. And then I decided to go and meet the man. And I said 1,000. And the man did not even, I mean, it was just a 1 week project. The man did not even negotiate. And that was it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that I paid 50K. And my first job was 1,000. I mean, 1,000. And then at the end of the day, after doing the 1 week project, I was able to actually pitch myself higher. And then he retained me for a monthly retainer of 800. So what I'm just trying to say is it was 50K and the ROI has been over 2 million so far. And it is one, I feel like this is the best decision I ever made, or that was the best decision I made in that month when I decided to pay for this thing, because the ROI was very massive. So I'm representing people that were not consistent. I'm saying you don't have to have figured it all out. You don't have to have listened to all the go back, start from the beginning, start from the scratch. I mean, I'm still going back, I'm still learning, because in this same role, the man works with Go High Level, the man works with Zapier, and it is there in our recording. We have Go High Level, we have Zapier. So this 50K is like just a blessing. I mean, how can you gather all of those tools in just 50K and then get that, extended, that extended report, right? So for me, I feel like this is just like a worthy investment, and it's something I'm grateful for. So I've been able to work with Monday.com, I've been able to work with Go High Level, I've been working with Zapier. So you don't need to have figured it all out. You don't need to have understood Monday to the extreme. You can just start pitch using your capstone project. We have so many even assignments. Create your portfolio from it, do a Loom walkthrough. Now when I submit pitches, I don't even submit my portfolio, I just submit a Loom. Like if it's Airtable, I'm submitting Loom. If it is this, I'm submitting that. And it has been helping so far. So I'm grateful to Coca Academy. I mean, if I can be quiet, it means the quietest person here can also get a job, and even more. I mean, we're thinking 2K, 3K, you can do that. You can. I think this is the least we'd ever get, right? So please take this thing seriously. For the next cohort students, if you're just joining, please invite your friends, tell your friends about it, because trust me, this is one investment you never regret. You would never, the ROI is massive. And when I say it's massive, I'm talking from experience, right? So please take this thing seriously, take it steady. I mean, some people are doing jobs, you're combining so many things together, and it might be very hard. Some people are like students and all of that, but please take out time to actually do your lessons, take out time to actually watch recordings, take out time to communicate. Don't be like me that was just quiet. Try to communicate, try to make friends, try to, like, I think one person that also stood out for me was Awoni. I don't know who she is, but I think when I posted one thing on the group, I was having issues with something, she came into my DM herself and she has helped me. She'll tell me, okay, let's jump on a Zoom meeting. I'm so grateful. If you're on this call, I'm so grateful for you, because really you were also like helpful. And I like the fact that community gives that opportunity to meet people. People here are very helpful. Like, you just mention one problem and someone is already trying to offer you help in your DM. So please take this opportunity like it's a one in a lifetime opportunity. I'm so grateful to you at that. Thank you so much. Thank you for that resilience. Thank you for always coming through for us. Thank you for those voice notes. I'll say 8 minutes. I'm like, hey, listening to them, you're like encouraged, you're motivated, there's the push, it's not pressure in any way, because these are people that have actually, like, they've walked that path, they've seen it, and they're trying to invest in our life. So please take it seriously. Thank you to everybody that organized Coca Academy. Thank you to every single person, every tutor, Pamela. Thank you to, I enjoyed N10 class. Anyways, that's my second best. I enjoyed Damola's class. I finished it from A to Z, and I think I'll still go back again, because Damola is just one of the best people that can explain things to you. See, all the tutors here will break everything down to you, like, even like you're a child, they will break it down. And then the community here will also try to, invest in your growth. So just to wrap it up, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bethel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You people see that I used to give my students big eye. When I say, do this, they end up getting what they're supposed to get, right? Thank you so much, Bethel. I'm so grateful for your kind words. And this is an encouragement to the May cohorts, that the way you lie your bed, the way you lay your bed, the way you dress your bed, so you shall lie on it. Right? What am I trying to say? If you want the best of the community, we can only do our part. But you people must be able to uphold each other. We encourage after classes within our students. If you people need an after class, have it. And we will help you document it. If there's anything we are striving for, just anything to make your lives easy. Anything. The support the students are getting even after their training is over, especially for those who are looking to restart again. We don't have group in Coca Academy. What we have is actually a community. We don't have group. It's unfortunate that it is in a WhatsApp group, or it's a thing that is in a WhatsApp group. But what we have is a community. So if you are here and you're saying, I'm going to be quiet, you can say that those who were doing well were not totally quiet. And even those who were quiet would always come and seek for help. And that's why we always say, if you come to my DM and 100 people are sending me DM, I cannot answer you. But if you drop it in the group, you could get a response faster, because I do other things. I have other responsibilities. I will not always be online, right? But if you drop your questions in the group, you will get response. I'm hoping that everything each and every one of them have said encourages you. More people would have been here, but it's weekend. Not everybody could show up for the meeting today. And I'm even grateful for those of you who showed up to share your testimony. I'm hoping that somebody out there is encouraged to take their training seriously. Somebody out there is encouraged to register. I promise you, what Kuka Academy will offer you, you won't understand it now until you start the training and probably finish. You won't it won't make sense, and it's normal. It will not make sense to you. Take it from people who also were not sure but gave it a shot, right? And they were able to get results. I'm not sure many of them knew they were going to get jobs before they finished, but they were like, okay, this small girl is telling us that we should jump. Let's just jump, even when we don't understand what she's saying. But look how far they've come, right? So when you are in the academy, please, it's not a time to not be serious. Treat it as well as you would have treated your undergraduate job, undergraduate classes. Treat it as if this the last of it all. Don't worry, on May 4th will be you people's onboarding. For those who are looking to register, our registration closes 30th of April, and we start onboarding on the 1st of May. And when we meet during onboarding, I'm going to share more things with you. If you can, never miss a life class. Never miss a life class. I'm not saying those who miss life classes miss a lot. Sometimes they could, especially the after classes. But when you attend life class, it gives you some sort of commitment and discipline, even in having your work ready. An assignment is given or things are taught in class. When you're giving an assignment with a strict deadline, you're looking forward to doing it. And even if you maybe did not understand a part in class, when you want to watch the recording, you're not watching the recording as somebody who is starting afresh. You understand? I'm beginning to talk to people like it's an orientation. Right. Right. So been a beautiful experience, and a couple of people who have been very consistent in terms of the training they showed up and all that. Even if we couldn't mention you all at once, I want to acknowledge people, mention your names here, acknowledge people and say we see you and we are grateful that you saw this to the end. Starting strong with Amus Santobi, Chisom Daniel, Gloria Unjota, Favor Ibrahim, Zinat Oladepo, Dorcas Owolabi Elusogbon Faith. Please pardon me if I don't pronounce your name correctly. I apologize. Okoye Chidi Paul, Lucia Onyedikachi, Perpetua Eluebo, Onyenike Oyegoke, Ayomikun Oriyomi, Mercy Alamenzohu. Sorry. Onyinye Okonkwo, Abiodun Akintobi, Amaka Sandra Dike, Dolapo Kenny Jide, Mary Queen Omegu, Ugu Comfort Chisom, Adinya Blessing Umari, Insidibe Boniface Etim, Victoria Timilehin Akindade, Soluwani Oluwabusayo Jacob, Olajide Olateju Oluwanifemi, Joyce Obasi, Tosin Omoleye, Claret Okolu, Achuk Favour, Jedija Badolo, Olusola Akane, Maria Anyagba, Okafor Gift, Najat Juma, Faith Uso, Ungoro Emmanuela Yibir, Davis Ogene Asasua, Awoniyi Ayotomiwa, Vivian Kelechi Unjoku, Progress Iwuchukwu, Ebere Chinenye Esther, Sumaya Badmos, Ayomide Abraham, Okafor Amaka Vivian, Clara Emmanuel Uko, Olaneyi Olayeni Obolanle Oluwaseun, Umechi Amaka Agatha, Okosodo Blessing Efwa, Deborah Dan Jumbo, Chibugo Ohaniri, Ojo John Ayomide, Susan Itwen, Chikerueba Amarachi, Obianuju Ubendu, Wisdom Awuzi, Chidera Fubara, Grace Achi, Glory Aramide, Obelejes Asalu, Mujiba Jimo, Dimba Choma, Victoria Ifeanyi, Blessing Bosu, Njideka Suzu, Okoye Chidi Paul, Adegoke Oyediran, Henrietta Nwaolisa, Chiamaka Okonkwo, Simi Olua, Similoluwa Oludare, Abdul Mojid Lawal, Gloria Chikwendu, Orelua Ajewole, Obicha Aisha Tubala, Ifogale Betty Malomo, Ugu Comfort Chisom, Eunice Ronke Fagbemide, Ifunanya Peace Ondijo, Uchenna Meshak Namani, Amarachuku Claire Ozuagu, and last but not the least, Namani Uchenna Meshak. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations. These are not all the students, but these are the ones who were able to indicate for the graduation. So I'm so proud of you all. I'm so proud of you all. And I'm hoping that those who are coming in are making up their mind not to be the people that would never take this class seriously. I'm hoping that those who are coming in are those who would not make their money a waste. I'm hoping that those who will come in are people that will not start and stop halfway. You can see that if you must go through to the end, you have to push through. It's one of the journeys that are not going to be easy at all. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be the least favorite thing for you to do. But I want you to know that even we, your instructors, Adeze, I didn't get here by not putting effort. During the orientation, I'm going to still repeat what I'm about to say again. That when I started my journey in automation, I was spending 10 hours per day to learn. I was spending 10 hours. So you cannot want maximum results and putting minimum effort. And you can't expect somebody who puts maximum results to have the same result as you who do not put anything at all. Right? So I'm rooting for each and every one of you who have graduated. For those who are rewatching and refreshing their memory, I'm rooting for you people. You all know that I always root for you in the group, that you finish strong. I'm also rooting for those who have registered and for those who feel unsure. I don't know what I will use again. No, me, I cannot swear. I would have sworn and promise you that you will get jobs. Some of you will ask, do we give jobs? We don't give jobs. We wish we could give jobs, but how many can we give to hundreds, 200s, and 300 students that register part-time? We don't give jobs, but what we do is that we equip you for those jobs. Equip you for those jobs, right? All you have, come with grit, come with resilience, come with the high spirit, and make provision that as far as you have laptop, power supply, internet connection, even if you don't have, make efforts to get them. The sky is just a starting point. I promise you. The sky is just a starting point. By the time you enter Coca Academy and you make up your mind that the drilling that we give, I'm willing to go with it. There's nothing you want to ask that you will not get, right? So please, I urge you, if you've been wanting to register, go ahead in the comment section and register, right? If you've been unsure, I'm hoping that the stories and success stories of these people and the encouragement, you can see they did not come here. I did not even tell them what to say. I only told them like what you're expected to say so that they don't feel unsure of what to say. This is the structure of what you say. Tell them about your experience, tell them your favorite projects, encourage them based on your experience. And they had almost all of them had the same thing to say. The training is rigorous. And if you're looking for a place that will keep you accountable and still give you the result, this is the best place. If we tell you to create portfolio. Those already in May cohort already know that we don't even leave them hanging. We also prepare them on things that they will need. We've been sharing resources on things that we need for the training that is coming up, right? In Coca Academy, you'll be a video editor. You'll be an AI automation person. What are the other roles you people will take up on when you become a student? You will be a presenter. You will what else again? I can't even remember. You will take up on many roles. You will take up on many roles. But it's all for your good because it also helps as a transferable skill for yourself when you start building a brand, a personal brand for yourself, or when you start seeking for jobs. Our students will always go to interviews, they skill and they get jobs. It's just quite unfortunate that many of them couldn't join. Many of them couldn't join. And we have foreign students. I think this past cohort, we had about students from 9 to 11 countries who registered for our training, right? So don't say, because they're Nigerians, I'm not sure I will understand. One of our students, the one that I gave his story before that is not here, he was not a Nigerian. Like I said, maybe he's from Burkina Faso. I have to go and check his phone number now. I think he was from Burkina Faso, but he was always showing up in class, doing all his assignments, doing all his projects. He was him and Victoria, I think Victoria is a Ghanaian. Him and Victoria are the people I can remember at the top of my head who were very consistent doing their projects and submitting. In fact, by the time I started watching their projects, I just know that these ones are not Nigerians because of their accent. But I was happy that they didn't come to a community and feel like they couldn't fit in and all. Previous sets, we've had a Chinese register for our training. Yeah, had a Chinese register for. So don't feel like your location is a barrier. As far as you can hear me, you can hear the English I'm speaking, you can understand me, you would understand when I explain to you. And I'm a fantastic teacher if I say so. So you want to be in class and hear me teach you and have other instructors teach you too. So thank you all for coming to the graduation of our beloved January cohort students. I needed the world to see them, hear them, and also know what they are capable. So if you are a recruiter here and you're just watching and you are looking to pick my talents, please pick them. They're ready to be picked. And if you're not sure of how to reach them, I'm on LinkedIn. You can reach out to me at Zinamdu on LinkedIn, or you reach out to the Coca Academy page. We're everywhere. We're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on Twitter, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. You'll find us everywhere. And you can say who you're interested in engaging. And we'll be more than happy to share their contacts with you. I mean, that's what we are looking for. We're looking for our students to get jobs. A couple of them are not here. It was not only Upwork, some of them got jobs. Some got jobs from LinkedIn. Some had interviews from LinkedIn. Some have been getting jobs from other places, some on Facebook, some different platforms. So it's not only Upwork. In case you're saying, I don't have Upwork, or they ban my Upwork, or I'm not able to, don't worry, just come. It's not getting the job should not be the problem. It's getting the skill that will get you the job. And the good thing is that we run a bonus class that will teach you how to build or get jobs on this platform. And if so, we also have a specified group for our students called the Job Challenge Group. That after the whole training, you are ready to be accountable to search for jobs and get jobs. We add you to that group, but we have criteria. But this is only open for our alumni, our students who graduate, because they have criteria they must provide from the trainings they've had and other things that I don't want to mention here in public that must be available before we have them join our job challenge group. And they're doing well. They're doing well. Just know that if you're ever unsure of what to do, pick Coca. You're not sure of what you want to pick, you don't know, you're unsure where to learn, pick Coca. That's a risk that will end up being a good risk, right? So thank you all so much for being our guests for tonight and coming to listen to our students and my people who meet in the group, because I'm so happy for you all. So officially, we are graduating you all today, and the next is for you to be getting your certificates, and you all know when you are getting your certificates, right? And the criteria to get your certificates, right? So you see, uh, I think Victoria is in the comment section on YouTube. She said, I'm Victoria from Ghana and I got a job on Upwork from Etable Automation. So I wish we could have as many of them as possible joining. But like I said, some of them are in occasions, some of them have gone out, they are hardly available. So before we call it a wrap, I would love for our CEO, Adaolisa Noble, to speak to us. Please, Ada, the stage is yours.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, let me show my face. Let me show my face because I'm excited. Can you see me?
Yes, we can see your beautiful face.
How are we doing? I'm so excited today. So, for some persons in this cohort, you saw my face first on I think the very first Ada, what is that? The orientation
Orientation.
class? Yes. So you're seeing this face again. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm elated. Like, I'm the happiest person in this room. I've been smiling all along since we started. 12 weeks or 13 weeks ago, you started this journey. So many of you have not touched any automation tool when you started. Some persons they weren't even sure if this tech thing was for them. But then you did one important thing, and that was trust Coca Academy, pay for the training, and then you started. It wasn't easy. You're already saying it yourselves, right? It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. And I told you on the orientation day that CEO, Ada will stretch you, but please follow her. And those of you that listen to me, you can really attest to the fact that it paid off. It paid off. Now, I'm not going to bore you with lots and lots of talks, right? I just want to encourage you. If you didn't follow through with the training, please go back to your recorded videos. You'll catch up. If at this point you just know one tool, please fly with that tool and keep learning the others, right? You're graduating today, but the journey had just started. It's just starting, right? What you learned is not just a skill, but you've learned tools for the future. There are businesses right now, businesses that I know as of today, they are looking for these exact skills that you have learned, right? You may not feel 100% ready. It's normal. You may not feel 100% ready. That's okay. Nobody ever does. The experts that you look up to today, they also felt the same way. But then what did they do? They didn't stop. Sometimes they crawled. Sometimes they walked. Sometimes they flew. They were flying faster. So just pick your own pace, right? Just make sure you're not stagnant. Don't stop. If you're stuck, ask questions. If you need help, reach out. Okay? You have already proven that you can do hard things. 12 whole weeks or 13 whole weeks. You've been here learning. And I'm grateful that we have people here today attesting to the fact that they're already getting results. I'm happy. Like, I have been smiling since you've been speaking. And honestly, the real milestone was somewhere in those weeks that you felt that you couldn't continue with this whole thing. Some persons even had to quit along the line. But I know that when they get to hear about your results, they will pick up. They'll start picking up from wherever they stopped, right? So please, you see this version of you that stayed all through these 12 weeks, stayed up all night, learning, building. See this version of you? I'm so proud of it. And I want you to keep up with it. Go out there. Don't stop now, please. We said the journey just started. Go out there and show the world the stuff that you're made of. I love you all. I love you all, and I'm rooting for you. I'll be waiting to hear more and more of your success stories. Thank you for trusting Coca Academy. Thank you for sticking around, even when it was as if like you were losing it. Thank you for staying around with us. Thank you for being resilient. If you're not resilient, you cannot make it here. And we don't need to sugarcoat it, right? It's just that way. Because even out there, It's not easy. Oh, it's not. So please, if you know the very best version of you that kept you to this point, keep up with it. And I'm very sure you're going to get more results. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for making Coca proud. I love you all. Mwah. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you so much,
you.
Ada. Thank you so much. That was the CEO of Coca Academy. So we are two Adas. In case you want to differentiate us, I'm Adeze. She's Ado Lisa. So don't confuse us, okay? We are both Adas, but yeah, that's our difference, right? And I don't want to keep us longer than normal. This is already 8 p.m. West African time. And I just want to release you all. My people, let's go and continue the celebration in the community. Thank you all so much, and I love you all. I look forward to the May cohorts that will be starting in 2 weeks' time, and I'm rooting for each and every one of you. Mwah. Good night.